Hey guys, this is the lehrbehr here for the MTG noob with an RTR 8-4 draft. Looking at this first pack here, is actually a pretty tough pick between Martial Law and Skymark Rock. I'm gonna run with a Skymark Rock though. Um, I think the card's like ridiculously powerful. Um, and I mean like I just really like it a lot. Um, it might be wrong, but I mean this card can just shut down games sometimes. Plus, it's a 3/3 flyer, which is nice. Martial Law is a very good removal spell, basically. Shuts down the best creature on the board. Otherwise, I mean, I do think Skymark Rock is better, personally. In the next pack, we have a couple strong cards. We have the Guild Mage, the Knightly Valor, and the Centaur Healer. I'm going to grab the Guild Mage to stay on color. And that's about it. So, yeah, I'm grabbing the Guild Mage. In the next pack, we have Bluster Squall. There's an Electromancer who's actually, like, pretty good. Seller of Songbirds, which is fine, but I think I'm just gonna grab the Bluster Squall here. Solid spell, good tempo. Um, no reason to jump out of another color, jump into another color like with the Electromancer, so I'm just gonna grab the Bluster Squall there. Ooh, here we have an interesting pick. We have the Arrestor. There's an Impact and a Dramatic Rescue. Impact is really solid, but I think we just want to take the Rescue here. Try to stay on color, even though Impact is stronger. And is worth probably taking the splash for going excuse me, is it Azorius? I think Dramatic Rescue is better because we want to send a good signal, so I'm gonna take the rescue here. Next pack there really isn't much for us in the way of playables. There's a Rootborn Defenses, but chances are we won't be playing it. Um, I think we can just take the Key Rune here. I think it probably is the strongest card, and I mean if we splash green, it'll be playable, so we'll take that. Here we got an interesting pick. We have a Skyline Predator, Inspiration, or Hussar Patrol. I think it's between one of the either the Skyline Predator or the Inspiration. I like Skyline Predator a little bit more than the Inspiration. I think it's pretty solid. Plus, I think I can pick up an Inspiration later. I don't mind Hussar Patrol. I think it's fine, but I think the Skyline Predator is a better trick in terms of flash creatures. Um, Here we have a Hussar Patrol or a Skywatch. The Detain is pretty good, but I mean, you can always pick these guys up later. I think it's a like we already have the Skyline Predator, which we would play over another Skywatch, and I don't want to play too many 6 drops, so I'm gonna take the Patrol here. Here, there's a Selesnya Sentry, which I'm not a fan of, or Sphere of Safety. I mean, like Sphere of Safety, I always like wanted to try to play that deck. It seems really fun. I'm just gonna take the Selesnya Sentry though. Chances are we're not gonna play it, but I'll leave it open for now. Alright, in this next pack, we have Tower Drake, and that's pretty much it for us. This is actually, I think it's a pretty nice pickup. I want as many flyers as I can in a Azorius deck. Otherwise, I mean, we're not really taking anything else. Maybe Swift Justice, but take that. Here, Dark Revenant is crap. I'll take the Grasp. Maybe play it. Here, the best card is probably the Electrickery. Ooh, Thieving Glee is very powerful. And, I mean, like, Aqua Steed is not really playable at all, but I'll take the definite playable in Rakdos, so that way we can cut it off from somebody instead of taking that card. Alright, so coming out of the first pack, we're straight Azorius right now. We would. The deck is not bad so far, if I do say so. Um, I mean, we're not playing a couple of these cards most likely. Woo, bam. That works. 4/4 dragon seems pretty good. This is a pretty solid pack in general. Like, second sphere of safety. Um, the guild mage, the soul. We'd like either of those cards a lot, but I mean, taking the dragon here and splashing is definitely worth it. So I'm gonna grab that. Rest. Um, gonna hide some cards I definitely don't want to play. So I mean, Kieran's not gonna be played now. Sentry most likely not. We could always play the grass, but I don't want to. I think the arrest here is really the pick. I mean, it's just the best. Yeah, it's the best card in the pack by far. So let's not pretend. Otherwise, I mean, we can hope that apparition comes back or the avenging arrow. Azorius Charm would have been nice, as was Vassal Soul, but I mean, we're obviously just gonna take that. Oh, Jesus. Is there a card in here for us? I mean, Cellar. I might just hack this. I don't want to play against it. We only have one answer for it right now. I mean, we could take the Cellar, but card's too good. I just don't want to play against it. Here we'll take the Guild Mage. This is actually a nice little pickup. Otherwise, the pick would be the Rig, I guess. But I mean, we don't. This is not really a Rig type deck. And if we're gonna splash for the Hypersonic Dragon, might as well take the Guild Mage to go along with it. It's actually a solid splash Guild Mage. Like some of the Guild Mages don't splash as well. Like let's think. Like the Golgari Guild Mage does not splash as well. Because you want to use that pump ability multiple times. Although you can use the sack ability. Um, I forget what else. Here the pick is really, I think it's just the Keening Apparition, or I don't like Avenging Arrow that much, and Keening Apparition is a solid bear, plus it has a relevant ability a lot of the time, so I'm gonna grab that. Ooh, this is an interesting pick. This is a late call to Conclave. But here we have an Action Injunction, Dramatic Rescue, or the Splash Keyrune. I don't like the Keyrune at all. I think it comes down to the Inaction Injunction or the Rescue. I'm going to take the Rescue. Such a solid card. I like it a lot. I'm going to grab that. Here, I like Cancel a lot. I'm not a fan of Concordia Pegasus, so I'm going to grab the Cancel. We need the Splash. We need a couple Guild Gates or something to fix our mana. Ooh, Promenade would be really nice, but I think we gotta grab this Vassal Soul. This is a pretty late soul, I would say. I'd love to take this Promenade. I would definitely play it in this deck, but I mean, Vassal Soul, I mean, taking the flyer here just, I feel like this makes the deck a lot stronger. Because the 3-drop flyers and Azorius are pretty key. I'm gonna grab the soul there. Let's see, so we'll hide black. Hide, we'll hide out the Battlehorn, the Electricry, the Guild Mage, the Kieran, and the Sentry for now. That seems about right. Because we could play Paralyzing Grasp. It's not terrible. The Guild Mage does work. Like Guild Mage works best with these two, like with an Action Injunction or Dramatic Rescue. So we definitely have the cards to abuse it right now. Like if you just start going off with the Guild Mage, it becomes really powerful. If you can get to 6, it's pretty ridiculous. Here I'll take the Doorkeeper. Definitely playable. Avenging Arrow's nice. Probably playable. Probably need a couple more flyers. I also wouldn't mind a Knightly Valor right now. The card's really good in Azorius. In general, just turning one of your flyers into a 4/4 Vigilance dude is really powerful. Here we'll take this is a late Gatecreeper Vine, so this was a open Selesnya pack, but I mean Cellar of Songbirds is playable. It's not bad at all. Sometimes you just have like a random populate effect, which works. Um, Perilous Shadow is probably the most playable card there. Alright, so we're 18 playables going into the third pack. There are definitely some cards I would not want to play in this pile right here, such as like the Grasp, the Avenging Arrow, if I could help it. I don't like that card very much. Um, Here we're gonna grab the Explosive Impacts over like the Elocutors. If we're splashing for the red, Impact is a very good card to splash for. Otherwise, this pack is not crazy for us. Like the patrols here probably would be the pick. Excuse me. Um, Probably would be the pick. But I mean, Impact is just really solid, so we'll grab that. Hopefully, we can pick up some fixing. Here, there's a Gutter Snipe, which is probably not playable. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not playable for us. Pick here is either Injunction or the Key Rune. There's something to be said about this Key Rune pick, because we're splashing 3 red cards right now, and we don't have a way to fix. But an Action Junction's very solid, works well with the Guild Mage. And that's like one of the worst key runes. We can hope that either this wheels, we can get greedy and hope this wheels. So let's see if we take this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could possibly wheel. I'm gonna grab the Injunction. Nothing in the way of fixing here, but there is a Knightly Valor, which I did say I wanted before, so that's not bad. Otherwise, the pick would be the Stealer, but I mean, Knightly Valor is just really powerful. Here, we're going to take the Guildgate over like some solid playables for us, like Rescue, Runewing, Stealer, but we just need this Guildgate way too badly. Otherwise, I mean, if we had taken that key, yeah, we'd still be just be taking the fixing here, so we'll grab that. It's a nice pickup for us because we do need it pretty badly. Hopefully, we can pick up one more, so that way we can splash these 3 red cards off of like 3 mountains or something like that. 4? It should be 4 technically. But in any case, this deck is not looking terribly bad right now. Um it's a little low on the creatures for my liking. Here we have an Azorius Arrestor, which is nice. There's a late Augur Spree and a Chainwalker, but nothing really that we can deal with. So we'll take the Arrestor there. Here's an Electromancer. I love this card so much. I think here the pick is the Fairy Imposter. Let's see, how many cards do we like actually does this actually work with? Just one. We only have one Arrest, dude. Cellar Songbird, sort of. It's not the worst. It is just a 2/1 flyer though. 3 mana 2/1 flyer. There's like a Pegasus, but I don't think we need it. There's a Judge's Familiar, but meh. I think we just take the Fairy Imposter. Ooh. Stealer of Secrets. Seems like the plan. Um, would like Knightly Valor is the only way we have to really punch it through. We do have like the Inaction Junctions and the Dramatic Rescues though. Um, yeah, we just grab the Stealer here. Ooh, another Guild Mage. I don't think we want to grab the Guild Mage here. Um, because we're not going to be able to splash for that much. There are no more fixing. Oh, we could hope to get that Keyrune back. Um, this is not our pack yet. So it's either the Inspiration or the Runewing. I think we grab the Inspiration. We have 14 creatures right now. Yeah, I think we grab the Inspiration over the Runewing. We'd like to draw the cards at instant speed. Here, Security Blockade is playable. Yes, Keyrune came back. I've seen that Keyrune come back a lot, so I thought that that was a worthwhile risk, and it did work out for us, so that's really nice. Here, Cobble Root, I guess. Alright, so we didn't grab terribly much fixing, but I do think that this ended up working out. So now we have, um, like we're pretty even on the blue to white ratio. I'd say we're a little bit more blue, I think, um, because of the cancel. But other than that, we're pretty even. So we can afford to split that relatively evenly and then work around the mountains, which I think we're probably gonna have two or three mountains, probably three. But I mean, overall, this deck seems pretty solid. So we'll put in that key rune, the Guild Mage, the Dragon. I'll put it in for now just in case we don't have enough playables, but I'm pretty sure we do. So Avenging Arrow, I don't think we play the Security Blockade here. Let's see. Nelly Valor's a spell, Inspiration, Key Rune, Arrow, Cancel, Arrest, Grasp. Okay, so this is like 15-ish creatures considering the Knightly Valor. Um, I think we cut the Grasp. And then we probably cut... Fair Imposter's not great in this deck, but it's still a 2/1 flyer, which I like. It doesn't work terribly well in this deck, though. It only really works well with the Arrestor. And then, like, Cellar's, like... Excuse me. Not bad. Um... We need to cut two cards. See, of our spells, we need this. I like Cancel better than Arrow. Arrest is obviously good. I think we can cut the Avenging Arrow. And then it depends on what do we want to cut up here. We could cut Doorkeeper. Or Keening Apparition. Yeah, I think Keening Apparition is probably cut. Like, it's a 2/2 bear, which is not... I mean, it's nice sometimes, but other times it's just going to be useless. Right? We can board it in against a heavy enchantment deck or something like that. But otherwise, like, I like Doorkeeper against, like, aggressive decks and stuff like that, so I think we'll run that. Um, we'll add in the Guild Gate. Probably throw in another forest. Up that. And then down this. So this is 7, 6. Yeah, this seems okay. So this is 8, 7, 4. We could just try to down the mountains and hope to run off of off 3 mountains for our 3 cards. And then up this to like more even. Yeah, I think that might be okay. We're going to be looking sad if we don't have those mountains. I think it might be right to play 3 mountains, but I mean, I just think that considering like we're pretty even on the white versus blue. I mean, we're more blue, but I want to make sure to have both so we can run the rest of our deck. Yeah, I think this is okay. So we'll submit this. All right, so that was the picks for this draft. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in round 1.